Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Mustafa and today I will be talking about JP Morgan Chase and Co. About the cyber breach and the data breach that they had back in 2014. So, a little bit about Chase Bank and its history. It was founded on December 1st, 2000. It is an American multinational investment bank, which also provides financial services, and it is also a financial services holding company. It is the largest bank in the United States, being the sixth largest bank in the world by total assets. The headquarters of Chase is located in New York City in United States. There are quick facts about Chase that you can see. The revenue of Chase Bank is $115 billion. Operating income is 44 US billion dollars. The net income is US $36 billion and total assets is $261.330 billion, making it the sixth largest bank in the world by total assets. So what exactly happened? There was a major cyber attack on JP Morgan Chase in 2014, which had compromised the personal information of 76 million households and 7 million small businesses, making it a total of 83 million people who were affected due to the cyber attack. It is one of the largest data breaches ever in United States financial institutes as of today as well. The login information associated with the accounts were compromised of the customers. Luckily, no confidential information such as social security number, which is highly confidential for anyone in the United States, uh, was compromised. Only the names, email address, like usernames, and the password were compromised. How did it happen? So the hackers gained entry into the company's systems through phishing emails. They had hands on a list of applications and programs that ran on employees' computers over 90 servers. They exploited known vulnerabilities in those programs were web applications to break into the bank's network. They obtained the administrative privileges to dozens of servers, raising concerns of potential phishing attacks. So basically, what they used to do was they used to send web applications linked on emails to the employees, and the hackers they sent about millions of emails to every employee working at Chase Bank, considering that someone not knowing that this is a phishing email might click on the link from where they got the access and explored the vulnerabilities of the internal servers of JP Morgan Chase. So the impact to the organization and its future. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, in other words FBI, and the US Secret Service was involved with the organization to investigate the incident. It included that two-factor authentication was not configured, therefore it impacted the organization severely. The duration of the data was approximately 3 years and 6 months, due to which JP Morgan Chase costed them a whooping of $12.782 billion loss. They also plan to spend about $250 million annually to protect itself from further cyber attacks and data protection in the future. What could the organization have done differently to prevent the occurrence? They could have made the cybersecurity awareness a top priority throughout their employees and also in their servers as well. They could have trained the employees to recognize phishing and social engineering attacks. They could have monitored all the emails that were being sent to the employees and make the administrative access more secure by having security authentications like multi-factor authentications as well. And they can also include the two-factor authentication, which is highly secure. They could have protected and secured all devices and clouds, which included the data of the clients. They could have updated all the network devices on the servers and keep them up to date. And they could have restricted the entry point on the servers and have a strong security on it. Does the potential for a similar occurrence to happen still exist? A big yes. Even the most secure and largest financial institution in the United States is vulnerable. Even having the highest security level at the organization can still be surpassed because these hackers look for any weaknesses that are in the organization and they use a trail which cannot be traced. It could be, but it is very difficult since they hide their trails and they do not show their identity or the trails that have used. So if I were in charge of cybersecurity program, what would I do next or have done differently? First of all, I would have identified all the weaknesses in the systems and make them strong so that there's no point left for any vulnerability. Have multiple layers of defense to eliminate threats. Constantly monitor for any vulnerable threats and I would not avoid any kind of risk involved since the organization contains a lot of confidential information of clients. For example, in the risk assessment, a lot of people they acknowledge the risk and say, okay, this is minimal risk, but that even shouldn't be avoided for a financial institute. You should impose cybersecurity training for each and every employee that is present at JP Morgan Chase at the time being. They should make cybersecurity a part of onboarding for new employees, and they should all, sorry, I meant myself, and ensure that the organization comply with all the cyber laws, rules and regulations and cybersecurity frameworks. So how does the breach that I've selected tie into our course and topics discussed? Well, protecting online privacy, laws impacting data privacy and security, information protection laws by Dodd-Frank, NIST, which is a National Institute of Standards and Technology, they have certain frameworks which can be kept up to date. Change management, such as ADKAR, awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, action, or reinforcement. Risk management is compulsory, and also risk assessment. They can also prioritize which risks need to be identified and which need attention. And for the risk management, they can also see how they can use that risk and how it could be avoidable. For example, transfer risk or migrating the at risk. These are the works cited. And a big thank you for joining me and watching my video. This PowerPoint was generated for a seminar series in Information Systems, ITSS 4V95.5U1, taught by Professor Taimur Ali Khan, and this was produced by me, Mustafa Mohsen. Thank you very much.